Bellerin goes back, the Frenchman just inside to Robbie Tinkler. Tinkler trying to play his way out from the back, but might have played his way into a little spot of bother here. And Gessan has to go back, plenty in the box. One is Moraes to the far post. It's a lovely nod back across goal as well, and that's the opener. Dion Pereira, who had a brace in midweek, keeps the goal-scoring run going inside 5 minutes here at Victoria Road. It's the perfect start for Dagenham and Redbridge. They've lit the blue touch paper and they found a spark early on.
You see here, he just, as soon as it comes back, Reese, lovely little clip to the far post, but Moraes doesn't go for goal. He has the nous to know that Pereira's going to be arriving. Little nod back to him, and you've got to say a fantastic finish for Pereira. 5th goal of the season. But for Dagenham, if you're not winning games, all you want to do is get to the next game and try and get that W on the board. So the fact that they were able to do that in convincing fashion against Sutton on Tuesday will definitely give them confidence. But I think Gateshead don't need to worry about anyone else. You know, they need to just worry about continuing to do what they've been doing and what had got them to the top of the division in the first place.
Butterfield just on the edge of the area, twisting and turning away from 2 defenders, and gets a lucky break as well. Gets it back at his feet too, and it wasn't too far away. Everybody's back behind the ball and easily standing their ground. The dagger's there as it's moved away up this near sideline. That's a lunging challenge that the ball wasn't taken as Josh O'Meara just poked it away from Robbie Tinkler. Whipped it into the danger zone. It's a very high line that's being played to deal with the free kick. Pereira sends it in. Nodded across goal, and it's an easy chest in by Josh Reese. Of course, it would be those two that find the opening 2 goals for Dagenham and Redbridge today.
Dagenham just make the most of it. It's a lovely little head back across, but again, it's that man arriving late in the box, always on the move, always sniff out an opportunity.
Booty, bit of space, a lot of red and blue in front of him though. Whelan looking for the return pass. He's there on that top corner of the 18-yard box. Very well worked between he and Hannon. That almost finds a way through, and it does find a way through, and that's going to be an own goal, I think. That looked like it came off Kellan Bay. Owen Orsini's going to at least try and take the applause from the travelling supporters, but that is a lifeline for Gateshead in a game where they've made very few chances.
Like you say, it was just a moment of lapse in concentration. It's a nothing cross, but as that ball comes in, he doesn't work his feet. I don't think he realises that Orsini's just on his shoulder.
Slightly reckless lunge, perhaps. Story got away with it, actually took all of the ball. Booty shifts it back out to the wide position again. Hadn't wanted it back. Warman instead skips through the challenges. Very good save. Justin using his legs to keep it out, but it doesn't matter how you keep it out. It's starting to come thick and fast now for the visitors.
Well, again, it's just a slick bit of play from Gateshead. Warman, lovely little footwork there. Goes past his man, and you fancy him to score. It's a real let-off for Dagenham and Redbridge, that.
Mera on the turn, and it's a almost equally impressive save down to his right from Tiernan Brooks, who steers it behind for a corner. A chance almost from nothing that was created, really, thanks to the creativity of the centre forward.
All of a sudden, they've now started to wrestle back a little bit of control in the game. Booty's now starting to get on the ball a lot more, and now they're starting to find those wide players. Adam, 1v1, needs to really make the most of these opportunities.
And he almost did as well. He always wanted to hit it with the right boot as he drifted inside. It's a high line as Pereira looks to once again whip it in behind them. Headed away. Whelan. Orsini on his own with 2 defenders around him. Beats the first. More defenders arriving to support as Orsini looks to do it all on his own. And then the follow-up from Callum Whelan. He was arriving at the right spot at the right time, but it perhaps came to him a touch too quickly to really sort his angles out. I think he'll be in fear of just the unbeaten run of Gateshead coming to an end this evening. 2 minutes of stoppage time to be played. We've had 45 seconds of that already. Gateshead would love to find an equaliser right before the break. They might get a chance here as once more Luke Hannant pushing forward. It's 3 in the box to aim at, falls to Whelan here. Great first touch, better second as well to fire it across goal. There's nobody to get on the end of it.
Well, just watching Callum Bay a moment there, and he's saying to people, talk to me. You know, he doesn't feel that he's getting the information that he needs when he's got his back turned. And that was clear for the goal, and clearly that's how he feels now.
Whelan, Orsini has a sight at goal, and it dropped right in front of the keeper as Justin got down to it and was able to steer it away. Busy 18-yard box, but the corner's easily dealt with by the hosts. Second chance to send it in perhaps for Butterfield. Has to go back to his captain. Booty inside and recollects. Sends it straight through Rees. Didn't find a way through, but Whelan's found some space. Butterfield on the edge of the area. Just moved straight into the arms of Justin as he could just stand still and collect it. With the throw. Looking for Mera. Rees to Moraes. Sat up to be hit, and he struck it cleanly too. Bouncing kindly in front of the forward.
You know, it's on his weaker left foot, but it doesn't matter.
Everybody else is inside the 6-yard box though. Falls for the centre, Eastman, and it's tipped up and away in the end by Brooks.
Well, Brooks does brilliant, because as this falls for Eastman, you think he's just going to rifle this into the top corner. It's straight at Brooks, but he still has work to do. He still has to get it up and over the bar.
And Gessan didn't judge that well at all as it drifted by him. Well, picked off by Pereira, and he gets it back for his hard work. Moraes wants it on the right boot, gets it on the right boot, and finishes it on the right boot perfectly. He has been itching to open his account for Dagenham Redbridge, and look what it means to Junior Moraes as he restores the 2-goal cushion.
Pereira sees the run of Moraes. As Pereira picks it up here, you think, is he going to shoot? No. He sees his teammate. He's still got a lot to do there, Moraes, but just checks back in on his right foot, and a lovely curling shot just up and over Brooks into the far corner. Perfect way to open your account.
Sent him to the ground. Story again just backpedaling, but he's able to find Tinkler. Booty. Change is being prepared by Gateshead. Ready to go. It's a lovely, well-worked move by Booty, who gets through the centre. Hannant fires it back across on the follow-up. Well, they're holding on. And Gateshead will continue to create chances as their captain looking to lead by example. It's a superb challenge to nick it away from the feet of Booty. Has it on the deck in front of him, finds Vincent. Goes to Pereira, could have perhaps just gone looking for Rees, who made a great run down this near sideline. Moraes has made a good run as well. Flag staying down for the moment. He's in on goal and looking for another here. Moraes still going. Took too long. Penalty given. There was no appeal whatsoever from the home supporters or the players. But Allendale points to the spot. And I just wonder if the official has seen possibly a handball on the ricochet.
Yeah, listen, there's a handball there, but I think it actually comes off of Booty's leg and goes up onto his arm. For me, that's not a penalty. It's brilliant work from Moraes, but for me, not a pen.
Well, it has been given, and it's a chance now for Dion Pereira for his second, and he sides forth, and he slots it home from 12 yards. This is turning into an awfully good week for Dion Pereira, and perhaps an even better one for Dagenham and Redbridge right now. 4-1 they lead, and that is 4 goals in 2 games for that young man.
And it's all falling apart for Gateshead, and they've got a long journey back. For me, listen, that's not a penalty, but the finish, make no mistake, sometimes you have performances like that.
Be interesting to see the reaction as Pereira goes straight in to win possession, and Gessan rides a challenge. Moraes, he wants it on the right. He gets it on the right. Oh, it is so good from that man. 2 for him, 5 for Dagenham and Redbridge. It's a carbon copy finish almost of his first.
And he does it perfectly. It's not with power, it's all about the accuracy. It's all about making sure it just comes off the inside of that far post. And it's a magnificent finish. Delighted for Junior. I'm glad to be on the other side of it now.
One throw into the box, flicked on. There might be a chance for number 6 as it turned in. Amara thinks he's got it, and so do the officials. Bundled home by hook or by crook, and it sits on. No one is in doubt whatsoever.
I don't even think he could have even dreamed that they'd get a performance like this, but they used the Sam Ling long throw. They used it to good effect. A little flick on at the near post, but Josh Amira just uses his physical presence, uses his power to get the first contact.
Booty, one up from distance, might just shift it wide instead. Radcliffe into the box as they're coming together as Beck goes down, but there's nothing that's blown. That's a very good save. Beck's onto the loose ball, and it's smothered by Justin, and just in the nick of time. Scottish centre forward Mark Beck is launched in there, but Eastman heads it away. Booty delivers, and it's off the frame of the goal. Well, I don't think that was the intended outcome from the captain, but it was almost a spectacular reply, and something at least for the Gateshead supporters to hang their hat on in this second half.
Yeah, that was almost one of them good bad ones there. Listen, Booty's got magnificent delivery, but that one just gets it a little bit wrong. Again, positive little run there.
Booty. Lovely link through. Allen strikes it, but just a rash effort in the end that he sends skywards. Away by Gregor Cox. That's a fantastic touch. Even better for Rees. He's in on goal. Could it be number 7? Never in doubt. Josh Rees, his second of the afternoon. And can you believe this scoreline? Dagenham and Redbridge 7, Gateshead 1. The final whistle goes in delirious celebrations for the Daggers. They sharpen their knives and they have taken a scalp today. The side that were on top of the Vanarama.